Chapter 803. As Lady Richard was about to kneel down, Trump panicked and hurriedly reached out to stop her. The old lady was determined to kneel down anyway. She fell straight down to the floor with her knees bent. She thought that she would admit defeat first and see if Trump was really so stubborn and not pity her. However, Trump shared the same thought as Elaine. Although he was on bad terms with Elaine and had even planned to separate from her, they both agreed that they couldn't let Lady Richard live in the villa with them. Hence, Trump held the old lady in his arms and said coldly, "Mother, please stop your sympathy-seeking act. No matter what you say, I can't let you live in this villa." Lady Richard chided sadly, "Trump Richard, you ungrateful bastard. I gave birth to you, you self-centered brat. How dare you stop me from living with you after you moved into such a big villa?" Trump nodded and said firmly, "Mother, like it or not, this is fact. No matter what, I can't let you stay here. Do you hear it?" Elaine growled with her hands on her waist, "Go away while we're asking nicely, or I'll call the cops to arrest you. By then, nothing can save your wrinkled face." Lady Richard sulked in disdain and snorted, "Trump is my son. My flesh and blood. He has the obligation to support me. I have no place to live now, so he must accept me and support me. Starting today, I will live here and not go anywhere. Call the police all you want, I'll sue you in court and say that you abandoned me. Then, the police will arrest you for abusing an elderly." Elaine pointed at the old lady and cursed, "You old coot, you want to play thug, don't you? I don't believe that anyone would dare to arrest me. If you don't get lost right now, I'll kill you." Then, she stretched out her arms and was about to jump at Lady Richard and claw her face. Michael hurriedly stopped her and chided, "What are you going? Do you want to beat an elderly? Tell me, I'm recording a video here." Harold and Olivia marched forward, surrounded the old lady, and argued, "It's reasonable and legal for you to support Grandma." Trump stared at them, dumbfounded. He didn't know how the law generally dealt with family affairs like this. But from the sound of it, he would be on the losing side if they sued them in court. Elaine also panicked at the bizarre scene. If they won the argument and moved in, it would be the end of her wonderful life. She had just moved into the beautiful villa today and hadn't even spent one lovely night in it yet. It would be extremely annoying if Lady Richard, the nasty old coot, moved in. When Trump and Elaine were exchanging anxious glances, Alex stood up and said, "It is indeed my father-in-law's obligation to support you, Grandma. But this is my villa and I don't have the obligation to support you." Trump sighed in relief and said, "Do you hear that? This villa is my son-in-law's, not mine. I can't make the call." Lady Richard shot daggers at Alex and chided, "Loser, you've lived with us for so many years, so shouldn't you support me now?" Alex smiled lightly. "I have no legal obligation to support you, so I'm sorry, please go back now." "I don't care. You married my granddaughter, so you have to provide for me. I will move into this villa today and no one can either stop me or kick me out of here. I will die here." Alex frowned in dismay. "You're trespassing and making a scene. If you don't leave now, I'm going to call the police." Lady Richard sneered, "Call the police? I've come to my offspring's house, why should the police arrest me? I'm not afraid even if you get God to come here."